Hey there, how you doing? This is just a friendly reminder. Spoilers ahead, I guess. So if you don't want that, this is just that reminder that there are spoilers. But without further ado, this is how to run your character within 5 minutes. So let's say you think like me and you're like, okay, it's an open world. You can go anywhere you want at the beginning of the game. You can do anything you want because it's open now. Um, that's definitely not the case. There is one cutscene in the game you have to find and watch to do certain things like that are very important in the game. So at the bottom of Dragon Burnt Runes, like there's this doorway and it has a hidden chest behind it. And I honestly thought it was like a mimic. I knew I was like skeptical on it, like what the hell could this be? So I was determined to open it, of course, and that was my biggest mistake. But when you finally open it, it will teleport you to the crystal tunnel here, and it's even bigger, you whenever it teleports you to a place that you can't leave. It's a trap, and the enemies are a big problem. They're super strong. They will one-shot you. If you manage to get out of the little hut that they spawn you in, you'll go down to like the tunnels, and then the tunnels will lead to an open area, and there you'll see like mushroom spores that kind of cast like poison everywhere, and you're like, oh my gosh, is this a boss battle? Do I have to kill the boss to get out? Well, no, that's not the case either, because it turns out if you don't find this cutscene, you know, you can't level up. You can't get a horse. You can't do the smithing. You can't upgrade your weapons. You can't do all that things. You can't fast travel to get out of here because you're gonna die instantly. It's basically just got to restart your character. That's after 3 hours of playing around here. I eventually just decided to create a new one. It's a very neat area to explore, and maybe when you're like extremely high level, you could go here, and you have the ability to fast travel, of course, and level up because you're gonna need it. But I always like to check little corners and stuff whenever I play. Um, it was it was neat, but very punishing, and I wonder if there's people out there that don't watch videos like me, and then they kind of just go into the game blinded, and then they still haven't figured out how to level up in this game, because that is crazy that they force you to do something and they don't tell you how to do it. They don't hold your hand and say, hey, you should probably go here. They did have a person at the beginning of it, I think, that said something about there was a town, but they didn't specify, hey, where it's at, so I thought it was Limgrave. I mean, I do skim through my texts, and maybe that was one of my problems, but I mean, it just sucked. I guess they have a horse on the game. Wonder where that's at. What do you mean you don't have a fireball? Come on.